So let me tell you maybe three things that I've learned about myself over the past few months that I didn't realize, that I didn't really think was a big deal. And it all boiled down to me not really considering me, feeling safe concerning myself, really having any type of um reverence for me, just really out of touch with myself. And that's interesting. So I'm gonna tell you one thing on this video, and then I'll make more videos for each thing and just break it down from my perspective. So, we've heard a lot about the eldest daughter, right? I'm indeed an eldest daughter. I have no other siblings older than me. I am the eldest daughter. And I've been taking and heeding to all of the things that all of the people have been talking about concerning the eldest daughter, and especially Dr. Ike. I don't know if y'all know who Dr. Ike is, but I love Dr. Ike just because of the way she breaks things down. She breaks this subject down into segments that which is what allows you to get a full understanding of what it means to be, or to the full concept of being an eldest daughter. Now, I decided that I was going to start listening, because beforehand I would hear about the eldest daughter and I would just be like, I know I'm the eldest daughter. I hear it. A lot of the things resonate with me, but those things don't apply to me because I've just always been too sensitive. I was just always whatever. That alone is a sign and a symptom of you being an eldest daughter, and all the things that come with it: the neglect, the being pushed away, the having to take on responsibility for roles you didn't sign up for, or having to dismiss yourself and not really, consider you. That is indeed a sign of being an eldest daughter didn't have such, uh, who didn't have a different type of experience. This is just the eldest daughter experience. And I know it's not for all eldest daughters, but it's for the majority. It's for the majority because majority of eldest daughters that I know, this is what's happening. This is what has happened in their lifetime. This has been their experience. So as an eldest daughter, what God was showing me concerning being an eldest daughter was that I am an eldest daughter, and all of the things that I used to feel and think, but push to the side, push down, push away, didn't want to consider it because of the type of mirror that had been held up in front of me. The way the enemy wanted me to visualize myself and to see myself was that I was too needy, too sensitive, and I was complaining that I didn't want the workload, that I didn't want the responsibility, that I was just anticipating too much and expecting too much, and that this was just the life I was dealt, and it was almost like I was ungrateful. But in fact, I can also remember a time, I'm not going to give the full story, but when God began to put this eldest daughter, I'm gonna say syndrome, in my face as a way to begin the healing of my nervous system and healing for my soul, restoring my soul, which is the name of my ministry, Her Soul Restore. Um, well, a part of my ministry is Her Soul Restore. Anywho, when God was ready to, when He began to present this her eldest daughter syndrome to me, um, he used this example. I'm not going to use the whole scenario, but something took place when I was a teenager. I might have been 15 and hurt my feelings to the core. But I had to suck it up. It was almost like, it is what it is. Get over it. And this is the rules. And if you don't like it, whatever. Took something from me. Okay, cool. Well, not cool. And see, that's the language. Anyway, okay. So I remember distinctly God telling me, and as a teenager, I knew the voice of God, but you're learning and we're forever learning. So always allow yourself to learn. Anyway, I remember God telling me distinctly, you will see this again, affirming me that He sees what I have been going through. He saw that thing that hurt my feelings so bad. He did not overlook it. And guess what? I kid you not. If that happened when I was 15, when I was 24, 24 or 25, I indeed saw that thing again. And on top of, I received a random apology. Basically, they brought it up, said, I was thinking, and then this thing happened, and all I could do was smile because God remembered me. God remembered me, and he reminded me that I told you you would see this thing again. So I just wanted to say, if you are an eldest daughter and you are in a position, in a place where you're really trying to let God heal you, transform you, renew you, and restore you, and just do what He does for us, I want you to embrace the fact, especially if like the stuff you've been hearing about the eldest daughter is like showing up. I want you to I would like to challenge you to like take it serious. Like if some of this stuff is resonating with you, don't push it away because you don't feel like that could never be me or that's not me, because that's the language. That's how you know. And it's like just be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself, because ultimately here's the biggest thing. And this is the thing that God wanted us to know, wants us to know, and wants us to hold on to. We deserve all of the healing and all of the recognition that we felt like we did not deserve and that we still feel like we do not deserve. And you're not you deserve it, and you're not wrong. It's not, it might feel weird to embrace it because it does, but it's like, I do deserve this. This is my portion. Getting healing and deliverance from that thing is necessary. God doesn't want an unhealed and unhealthy me. He wants a healed and healthy me, because He wants to be able to use me to share this stuff. And even though I'm not completely like, it's not completely done. The thing is though, he's delivering me, he's healing me in those areas, because I have to be able to recognize, to see myself for who I truly am, and to have a whole healed, healthy relationship with myself. Because the things that I experienced, and a lot of us experienced, really, the enemy was really targeting self-love and keeping us from having relationships with ourselves. That's the only way we'll be able to have relationships with other people, our children when it's time, or if you already have some, and whatever else. You got to be able to have a good relationship with you, because that's how God's love shows up. God doesn't want you to just love Him and not love yourself. He wants you to love Him, and you loving yourself is loving God and is the love of God. So I just want to say that to you. If you are an eldest daughter, this is one of the things that God has been showing me, and bringing up to me, to the surface, to regulate my nervous system for real, and to restore my soul. I also want to put out there that I am in the mental health field, and it's also like, just it makes all the sense in the world why um, God would put me there in that space. So be encouraged if you're an eldest daughter. It might feel a little weird, but you can embrace the truth. What truth have you been believing? What lies have you been believing to be true about yourself? Because I can tell you, the biggest one as an eldest daughter is that nothing is wrong with you. You are right. That's just what it means to be an eldest daughter. All right. Bye.